Attention deficit/hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD, is often associated with children. It's true that many people are diagnosed in childhood, but ADHD doesn't just disappear with age. Many adults live with ADHD without even knowing it. They might think they're just disorganized or forgetful. ADHD is a brain-based condition. It affects attention, activity levels, and impulse control. It's not a sign of laziness or a lack of intelligence. It simply means the brain works differently. Millions of adults have ADHD. It's more common than many people think. It's important to remember that ADHD looks different in adults. Recognizing the signs of ADHD in adulthood is the first step to getting help. With the right support, adults with ADHD can thrive in all areas of life. ADHD often looks different in adults than in children. This is partly because we learn to adapt as we grow. We develop coping mechanisms to manage our symptoms. Hyperactivity, a common symptom in children, might decrease in adulthood. Adults with ADHD might still feel restless or fidgety. Inattention and impulsivity often persist into adulthood. Adults may struggle to focus on work, conversations, or even their own thoughts. They might interrupt others, make impulsive decisions, or struggle with procrastination. It's important to remember that ADHD presents differently in everyone. There's no one-size-fits-all experience. Some adults may experience a few mild symptoms, while others may have more severe challenges. ADHD in adults can show up in many ways. Here are some key symptoms to look out for. Difficulty sustaining attention. This might involve struggling to focus on tasks, conversations, or reading. It can lead to forgetfulness, missing details, and difficulty completing projects. Restlessness. Adults with ADHD might feel physically and mentally restless. They might fidget, pace, or have trouble relaxing. Forgetfulness. This goes beyond occasionally forgetting appointments. It might involve frequently misplacing items, forgetting important dates, or having trouble remembering instructions. Time management issues. Adults with ADHD often struggle with time management. This can involve chronic lateness, difficulty meeting deadlines, and poor planning skills. These symptoms can significantly impact an adult's work, relationships, and overall well-being. Real-life ADHD, when symptoms disrupt daily life. Imagine this. You're at work trying to focus on an important report, but you keep getting distracted by emails, phone calls, and even your own thoughts. You know you need to concentrate, but your brain just won't cooperate. This is a common experience for adults with ADHD. Or picture this. You're having dinner with friends, but you're struggling to follow the conversation. Your mind is racing, jumping from one thought to the next. You interrupt without realizing it, and later, you can barely remember what anyone said. This is another example of how ADHD can impact daily life. These are just a few examples of how ADHD symptoms can manifest in real life. These challenges can lead to frustration, low self-esteem, and strained relationships. Taking control strategies for managing adult ADHD. The good news is that ADHD is manageable. There are many strategies that can help adults regain control over their lives. Here are a few examples. Therapy, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, can help individuals with ADHD develop coping mechanisms for managing their symptoms. This might involve learning organizational skills, time management techniques, and strategies for improving focus. Medications such as stimulants can be helpful for some adults with ADHD. These medications work by increasing the levels of certain neurotransmitters in the brain, which can improve attention and focus. Simple lifestyle changes can also make a big difference. This might involve getting regular exercise, eating a healthy diet, and establishing consistent sleep routines. Connecting with others who understand ADHD can provide invaluable support. Support groups and online forums can offer a safe space to share experiences, strategies, and encouragement. Living well with ADHD. Understanding is key. Living with ADHD can be challenging, but it's important to remember that it's not a life sentence. With the right tools and support, adults with ADHD can lead fulfilling and successful lives. Understanding is the first step. Recognizing the symptoms of ADHD and seeking professional help is crucial. A qualified healthcare professional can provide an accurate diagnosis and recommend the most appropriate treatment plan. Managing ADHD is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to experiment with different strategies to find what works best. Remember, you're not alone. millions of adults are navigating the challenges and triumphs of ADHD. With the right support and a proactive approach, you can create a life that plays to your strengths and empowers you to thrive.